Diddy story, yeah. Everybody's wanting. Everybody's coming out with videos now. Yeah, I gotta damn it, I got a Diddy story. So I spoke to Diddy twice. This is like 2009. Um, so I spoke to him twice overall. Um, so back in the day, I sent out a clip of 2 tracks as well as like 20 seconds from my infamous 4-minute acapella cipher, which everyone's heard and says is like probably my best, and you know compared to M and all that. I had a manager who is my brother Joe Black's cousin, um, Michael. It's take me a minute to remember his last name. I could dig it out, but um, anyway, he's in East St. Louis. His cousin actually linked me with Nelly's A&R. Um, back in the day, '09, like I said, and Nelly's A&R who sent my stuff to Jermaine Dupri, Jermaine Dupri's team. Um, my stuff was sent to Koch, Bun B, 36 Mafia, and Bad Boy. And I personally knew, well, I knew Bizarre from B12. I sent my stuff to him. Um, he gave it to his people. I'm thinking, maybe D12 will be tries, Dre, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know who I sent it to. I never even, um, he said he did send it, but nothing, you know, transpired. Anyway. Um, so Koch tried to contact me, but I was already in prison by that time. Um, I went to prison like the same year. So less than a month after everything was sent out, I get a call from someone at Bad Boy. um, I get on the phone, or I get put on hold, and then I'm on hold for like a minute or two, and then Puff gets on. I already knew his voice. Mind you, I never liked that dude. I never liked Puff. I was a huge Tupac fan, so you know, unless Tupac was always going at him. So unless Pac was like would end up cool with him, I probably still wouldn't like him because I never liked the dude. I just got that vibe from him. You know, all the times I've seen him on TV and everything, and I wasn't digging it. But anyway, he's like, nice to meet. We had like a 5 or 10 minute talk, probably 10 minutes. Nice to meet you. Whoa, 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 whatever. You want to know where I'm from. I grew up there. Blah blah blah. This and that. All these little questions. How long you been rapping? All that kind of stuff. He's like, so I just want to tell you, man. I heard your shit, and I think it's fire. He's like, I'm fucking with it. I'm like, well, I appreciate that, man. I agree. You know. He's like, you got an album? I'm like, I got a mixtape that could easily be turned into an album. I'll have to write maybe some more verses, but it ain't gonna be nothing. He's like, man, let me fly you to my house in Miami, my mansion. You stay here, record the album, blah blah blah, this and that. And this is before I knew, all the shit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, give me like a day or two, because I got some stuff coming up. I got legal issues and whatever, this and that. And he's like, man, I was trying to fly you out tomorrow. I'm like, can you give me till tomorrow and I'll tell you when I can go? He's like, yeah, that's fine. So the next day comes, and man, I got court in a couple days, and I'm not digging Bad Boy, I mean, I heard some stories about Puff, but none of the gay stuff, none of the sexual crazy shit, But I was warned about him, that he fucks people over on their deals. So He calls back the next night, and I told him, man, I got court coming up, I got this and that. You know, I'm making excuses because I really wanted to wait and see. He gets mad and starts kind of talking a little bit crazy. He's like, man, this is gonna be your one opportunity, man. You don't want to fuck this up. I'm like, man, you're gonna get me in some trouble. We almost started having words a little bit anyway. Just show you how like you know, him getting ignorant on the second call like that. I'm like, I really don't want to fuck with this dude. And I mean, now from over here, thank God I didn't. You know, hearing he gives people like 20 grand and makes millions off of them. Anyway, I just wanted to share that quick story. Yeah, fuck that dude, man. He called the third time, but I was I think I was either in jail or something, man. Oh, and then less than a year later comes out MGK. So he's just looking for a white rapper who can spit, you know what I'm saying? So there probably wouldn't be no MGK if I would've went. But it is what it is, you know. I don't care. I mean, I'm glad I didn't now, because MGK got fucked around royally from what I heard. I just want to share that. All right.